Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the silver price has moved last week and how the price of silver can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of silver, what we have seen, the price of silver after moving from this particular zone, it has come down, okay, and made a low of around 18.058. Keep this in mind, 18.058, okay. And at this particular point we have seen a swing is forming and a greed candle is forming along with it. So probability is high it can go up, or if this particular point breaks, we can see it can move down. Before, you have to see how the silver has moved so far. If you look at the chart from 2014, we have seen that it was moving in this particular zone, okay. As soon as this zone breaks downside, that means at a low of 13, we have seen it made a sharp fall, okay, at this particular point, reaching at around $11.5. After that we have seen a sharp rise this particular zone, okay. So what we can see in the next week. Before we move forward, if you have any doubt regarding silver, mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com and one more mail ID in the description. You can join my Telegram link also, I have given in the description. You can join my Telegram channel, link in the description. Please watch the full video, then you will understand how this technical works. See, if you look at the chart, we have seen a swing forming at this particular zone. Before I tell you, suppose if this zone sustain, what we can see, suppose if this zone sustain, we can see it can touch a level of $19.157, okay. Suppose if the price goes above that level, then we can see, and this level is already being tested here, so probability is high, we can see it can go above a level of, it can touch a level of 19.35, okay. And suppose if the price goes above that level, then we can see it can go further upside and can touch a level of $19.67, okay. And once the price goes above that level, then we can see it can go further high towards a level of $20.25, and from there we can see it can go further upside and can touch a level of $21.6, okay. Keep this in mind. If the price sustains this particular level, then we can see it can touch a level of $21.6, and from there we can see it can go further upside towards a level of 21.6, and then from there $22, and this $22 is a weak resistance, so probability is very high, we can see it can touch a level of $22.38, okay. And after this particular trade, that means if it goes above a level of 22.3, then we can see it can go further upside, and a probability of touching 24 is very high. But as you know, I have already explained you that market will not go in this particular zone. It will hold for some time, then it will come up and this like this. If it has to come down, it will hold for some time, then it will come down, okay. So you cannot see a movement in one direction like this or other direction. Suppose if this particular level didn't sustain, what we can see, we have seen a swing at this particular level. Suppose a bottom forming at around 18.058. Suppose if this level didn't sustain, we can see it can come down again to a level of 18.640, and from there we can see it can go and touch a level of 18.309, okay. Once the price goes below 18.309, then we can see it can touch a level of $18.115, okay. And suppose if the price goes below that level, then we can see it can fall further and can touch a level of $17.8, and from there we can see it can fall further towards a level of $17.59, okay. Once the price goes below that level, then we can see it can fall further, and a probability of touching $16.8 is very high if the price goes below this particular level, okay. And once the price goes and touch a level of $16.8, then a probability of touching further low will be very much, and it can go and touch a level of $15.68, and from there we can see it can fall towards a level of $16.2, okay. And once the price goes below $16.2, a probability of touching 15.9 is very high, okay. I will make another video if the price goes below this particular level, okay, before it goes below this particular level. So once the price comes to a level of 15.9, then we can see a trend again towards down will be much more, and we can see it can fall further. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I am making short video in order you can see it properly, okay. And you have to see it full so that you can understand how it works, okay. And what I teach in my workshop, I'll tell you some of the glimpses that suppose if you are trading with 10,000, try to trade with 10 to 15% of capital per trade, that is 1000 to 1500, and risk of 0.5 to 1%, that is $50 to $100 per trade. Suppose if you took 5 trades, your risk is $500, 100 per trade. Okay, now if you lose all 5 trades, you know your risk is $500. Okay, so you can stop the trade for the day and you can focus on the next day. But focusing on the next day will not means in a burden to recover this particular amount. You will focus more on profit. This is what they lose so much money in the particular trade in the first day itself. They try to recover in the next day, which in turn lose their full capital. This is what they do. What I teach in my workshop, how to overcome all these problems, how to strategize your trade, when to enter, when to exit, and when you can apply, when to sit patiently and when to make a trade and all. So if you want to attend the workshop, mail me regarding that and we can work out on the timings. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new